was on the night of November the 29th, 1947. I stood with thousands of other young Israelis in front of the Sachnut, the Jewish Agency building in Jerusalem, for the word to come from New York. David Ben-Gurion, he came out on the balcony with other members of the Sachnut, of the agency, and picked up a microphone and announced in Hebrew that after 2,000 years, that once again we had a Jewish state.
סוקר זכותנו הטבעית וההיסטורית ועל יסוד החלטת עשרת האומות המאוחדות אנו מכריזים בזאת על הקמת מדינה יהודית בארץ ישראל, היא מדינת ישראל.
Yes, I was there. 35,000 people inside, they say maybe 25,000 outside. The culmination of the evening was the stadium blacked out. Spotlights began to play. And down from the ceiling, huge Israel flag. First time it had been presented when there was a state. On the aisle where we were sitting was a Chicago Park District police officer. I remember the white gloves he wore. And as Hatikva began, he snapped to a salute, to salute the flag of a Jewish state for the first time in 2,000 years.
The first stirrings of spring, 650 people appeared on freight trains. And here the imagery of the Holocaust, the train equaling death, the train as the conveyance to the furnace. Here it was being reversed. They were still packed in these cars, but now they were coming to our ships.
We have accomplished something that generations upon generations of Jews died for.
This is perhaps the most significant Jewish event since the establishment of the State of Israel. For 20 years or more, we've been talking about freeing Soviet Jewry and moving Soviet Jewry, and the opportunity really is now.
I believe that all the people have two basic desires: desire to be free and desire to belong. And this desire to belong, that's what makes your life more important than only your physical survival. That's what gives meaning to this life.
The Six-Day War of 1967 was a pivotal event in the history of the Middle East. In the weeks leading up to the war, 4 Arab armies gathered near Israel's borders, openly threatening the annihilation of the Jewish state.
Saturday the 6th of October 1973, Yom Kippur, the holiest day of the Jewish calendar. Israel's border troops, below strength during the holiday, came under surprise attack by Syrian and Egyptian forces 10 times greater than their own.
We will live to see the day. Whoever signs on the part of Israel, I want to live to see that day of peace between you and us, of peace between all our neighbors and us.
When Israel faces dangers from missiles above and tunnels below, we stand with Israel. At times like this, our communities always unite. Let's marshal that unity for action. Let's do that for our children, for our community, for Israel, forever.
connected to the wall, I was connected to God, I was connected to the temple, I was connected to the people 3,000 years ago.
We've seen so many really influential stuff, and I think everyone's probably changed because of it.
Where you have really today a connection of two communities that are interested in each other, engaged in each other. It's a relationship based on shared values, shared identity, shared vision of Judaism, and a shared care for and respect for the state of Israel.
The core of the U.S.'s relationship is this community, is the American Jewish community is represented so admirably by the Chicago Federation. This is an extraordinary community. We today are holding hands. We today are holding hands not just around challenges, not just facing up to hatred, but we're holding hands and celebrating the accomplishments, the miracle of the State of Israel.
You know, when it was that Dad turned to us one day in the office and really very matter-of-factly, he says, the day ever comes when Israel is really in jeopardy, real jeopardy. You make darn sure that we give them every single thing we have. We can start over again. They cannot.